What the hell is up? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Feel like I haven't seen you in a while. This week has been crazy, man. It's been crazy, but I think it's over. It's finally over. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Hope you guys had a lovely Thanksgiving and are enjoying the Black Friday deals that are out there. Although, is Black Friday even real anymore? Is it even real? I guess it is in the Pokemon world. Nicknaming the Scrafty the Scalper Scrafty from now on and always. Man, that SIR. Am I right, boys? Am I right? Isn't that the craziest thing ever? What's up, Keno? Call me Kirkland the way I want run laps around Costco. I was watching Joey's video today, and he mentioned that I have a mega Scrafty army, and it's true. I have a mega Scrafty army that report to me in my city, and they tell me things. They whisper things to me, my little birds. I know what's going on. I have boots on the ground, all right? And I'll know if you guys say anything about me. What's up, Dylan? Good to see you, man. Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to another Pokemon Market Chat. That is right. Somehow I've pigeonholed myself into having the same intro every time. It is what it is. It's good to see you, Archer. What's up, Zaros, my guy? Legend. Good to see you, man. Did you grab a Moltres box? Hell no, dude. I did not. What are they even going for? Like 150? Ugh. I did not. I did not get one. I'm not into it, man. Partially because it's out of principle. Because I did pull the Moltres out of Destined Rivals. So I cannot in good conscience support the Moltres UPC. Because I have the real one. And I don't support their decision of those promos. And quite frankly, I don't think anybody wants it. But if it gets cheap enough, of course I'll buy it. But no. What's up, Dan? Good to see you, man. Well, you do have people that are self-proclaimed scalpers in your Discord. This is true. Okay, this is true. This is true, Blue Cherry. I have people that use bots in my Discord, which is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. They tell us what is dropping ahead of time. I don't know. I don't really care what other people do, to be honest, as long as they're not doing anything bad. Which I guess scalping is kind of bad. But that'll get corrected in normal market cycles. Chuck, what price did you get a Lost Origin booster box? My brother, I paid $659 plus tax. So it was like $700 in a couple bucks. Got my 10% store credit, so $50. And I used the PayPal 20% pay in 4 promotion that they were running. So I got $143 back that I will be redeeming as cash back. This is not girl math, as they say, or TRJ math. More colloquially accepted. So effectively, I'm getting my Lost Origin box, if you do the big math, at about $565 is what I paid for my Lost Origin box after all the dust settles. And that's not including my store credit. I have $50 in store credit, which I'm kind of not including in my purchase for it because buy something else. It's not like cash coming to me. Whereas the PayPal promotion is literally cash coming to me. So I paid $5.65 and I got $50 store credit. That's my answer. Long-windedly. What's up, guys? Oh my God, good to see y'all. Everybody's awake, woken up from our Thanksgiving food slumbers. Sorry, it's a little later today. I had some things I wanted to do today and prioritized that. And all my EU brethren out there, I apologize if you end up watching the VOD. But I appreciate all of you being here. Good to see you. We're going to be talking about looking at some stuff in this TCG player market. Of course, we'll be answering questions, so feel free to drop a question in the chat. Always happy to chat. We're just going to chill, kick back, and if you haven't heard, there's also a drop tonight. Paladin Fate's Great Tusks box, anticipated to be 9 o'clock, which I'm pretty sure it will be 9. Could be earlier. So if you haven't heard about that for some reason, now's your chance. I just got 12 in the mail. I got my 2 cases from Walmart from a few months back. It's crazy that it's already about to be December tomorrow. And I have my boxes, and it's just like time flies, doesn't it? It's insane. All right. Let me scroll up. Weewog. Legend. What's up, Alejandro? Dislodged. Dude, thank you for being here, man. Good to see you. PokeChef, the GOAT. Ori promo came in crispy, sent straight PSA. Very nice, dude. Yeah, those will do pretty well in the future, no doubt. This dude earns his Moltres. Yeah, dude, blood, sweat, and tears went into pulling this Moltres, all right? All right? All of you little UPC buyers, you don't know what I've been through to get this card, okay? Disgusting. Y'all make me sick buying that product. In 4 years, it will be 400. Literally everything. Literally everything. But I'd rather, not buy it and buy other things. As you're just describing Pokemon, I think. If we're lucky. 151 bundle display or 151 UPC case long term. Probably the case. Probably the case. UPC case is sick. It'll be way more collectible in the future than a bundle display, in my opinion. Or it's like there will be more of a... Maybe there won't be. It's definitely worth more, right? I think it is. Good evening, Chuck. Hello, Inept. Good to see you, man. Picked up a Hidden Fates ETB on trade for Blooming Waters yesterday. How many did you trade? 3 or 2? How much is Hidden Fates now? It was like what, 400 or something? Let me pull up all my stuff. Let me pull up all my junk. Not that junk. All right, let's see. It's funny, in 2024, there was a lot of talk around Hidden Fates ETBs and, Evolutions ETBs. Nobody seems to talk about them that much anymore, There's kind of like a time frame for sets where demand is like in season. And it's usually like 5 years. And then after that, it becomes like more of a collectible thing. And you're seeing that with Hidden Fates and Evolutions. It's much, much more niche these days to invest into. Like, there probably aren't that many investors in this space that are like, yeah, invest in the Evolutions ETBs. But even up until last year, that was like one of the hot items, in my opinion. What's up, Ariman? Dude, thank you for making videos again. Where the hell did you go? What's up, Supfu? Good to see you, dude. Abraham. Good to see you. What set had the first booster bundle? I believe it was Lost Origin. I'm like 80% sure it was Lost Origin. Am I wrong? Blue? If I'm right, you have to donate $50. So let me know. Pretty sure it was Lost Origin for booster bundles. Oh, was it Silver Tempest? Oh, it may have been Silver Tempest. No, Lost Origin has bundles. Right? I think so. Am I crazy? Yeah, correct. Hey, fuck you, Pokey Chef. That's right, bro. Don't test me, man. I'm a real ancillary product expert. All right. I know. Hey, I know everything about ancillary products. Let me tell you, boys. Is that a good thing that I know that or a bad thing? I'm not sure. What's up? You know that. Good to see you, man. Can we talk about credit card cashbacks reducing market prices? Yeah. I will say I've been accumulating all of my credit card cash back, and I'm ready to gobble. I'm ready to gobble. For sure. Now, question for you guys. If I buy something with my credit card cash back, is my cost basis free? Is it free? Is it $0? I think it might be free gobbles. I don't know. Now, I could redeem it as cash, and it is technically cash waiting to be spent. But right, if you look at the science, I don't spend any money, so it's free, or it feels free. Is it free? It's got to be. It has. Yeah, no, it's free. So I'm getting a free booster box soon. It's not children math, bro. It's not children math. It literally makes sense. I'm getting free booster boxes. It's going to be great. My cost basis will be $0. That's the only answer. 100%. Insert shiny app here. Yeah. You'll get jump scared by the cut in of the shiny app recorded video. Hey, don't worry. We got 10 more coming next month, brother. Don't worry. Shout out to the shiny app. Big fan. I loaded up on PCTVs for Prismatic, DR, and Black Bolt this weekend. Thoughts? I mean, they're pretty expensive, but they will be worth more in the future. But I do worry. I think you'll do well, depending on your costs. That's also a key in your financial situation. Because remember, I can answer questions all day, but I don't know the nuance of everybody's individual financial situation. So answers are going to sometimes vary, but they'll go up in the future. I do think liquidity, as for everything, will reduce, especially on a very, not that PCTVs are niche, but expensive PCTVs are kind of TBD because we haven't really seen them yet, aside from 151, which just happens to be one of the better ones, obviously, or maybe the best one, as the price reflects. But there are fewer buyers as time goes on, so I do wonder what will happen with PCTVs in the future. It will be very interesting because we are still somewhat in the beginning stages of it, in my opinion, with PCTVs with promo cards. They weren't really looked at the same way in Sword and Shield because of that. There wasn't anything special about them. So it is very interesting. But to answer your question, yeah, you'll do good. I mean, sure. You'll do well. You'll make money eventually. Paldean Fate's box is not worth it. True. Nobody should. Don't bother with the Walmart drop tonight. These boxes are terrible. They're only going for $14 a pack loose, I believe, currently. So just don't waste your time. And I'll buy them. I'll take one for the team. I'll buy them. I will assume that risk for you guys. Don't worry about it. I got you. Just thank me later, okay? I'll protect you guys. I'll buy all of them. I'll buy all of them. So yeah, don't buy them. We hitting Walmart tonight? No, 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 dude, no, no. Terrible drop tonight. Terrible. Terrible. Pallion Fates is trash. Boo. I got it correct. Thank you. Chuck, cop 2DR booster box or one Lost Origin. 2DR. I mean, the value is definitely on Lost Origin. I think my answer is Lost Origin. What do you guys think? One Lost Origin or two Destined Rivals? I know they're like a little mismatched in price right now, but I think I'd rather have one Lost Origin. I think it'd be easier. You're not worried about a reprint. It's a good set. You know, way less downside. Destined Rivals, you'll probably have a chance to get a box in the future. Or there will be a chance where prices come down again. Lost Origin, you know, it's only going down if the whole hobby is going down, but the upside is there long term. Although Destined Rivals, look, don't get me wrong, it'll do well, but I think you know what I'm saying. For sure. Current price, Lost Origin. Yeah. Yeah. Lost Origin, if you can get around 600. That's the thing about Destin, is that you can't really get Destin like cheap. Like getting Destin below 350 is pretty much only done with like a connection to like a friend or something. You're paying close to market. Lost Origin, you might have a little more room because there's fewer buyers for it at the price point that it's at. So you might be able to get it for 600, 620, 650. And it's just a little bit, you just got to find them. But if they're out there, it's a good deal. Definitely some value there. We only use men's math here. There you go. Stop using children math. Yeah. Gobble, gobble, financial advice. Dude, I mean, you just summed up Pokemon investing in the Pokemon market in a nutshell. If I had one word, just gobble. Totally free. Yeah. Cashback is free. Is market going to pick back up? A shop that always bought sealed stuff didn't want to buy both times. I tried to sell them in the last month. I got to start clicking on the comments because you guys are just like not seeing it. I mean, if you believe in Pokemon, the answer will be yes, but some would argue that the market is only correcting a little bit right now. And I somewhat agree. However, there are fewer buyers out there for things, and I suspect with the TCG player sale happening, I don't suspect the volume to continue post-sale. But Nostalgianomics had a good point on his video today. 10% was the threshold for volume to start flooding in. So it's probably somewhere between maybe another 10 to 20% drop if a drop happens from this point on, which I think it could for sure. But as price drops, confidence will be there. The market, they just have to agree on a price. And that's kind of that's the phase that we're in right now. Is Lost Origin, to use it as an example, is like $800 and whatever dollars. It's like, that's pretty expensive. And that's a huge ROI gain in the course of a year. So now we're kind of in this like downward discovery phase of figuring out, or not figuring out, but just watching where the market decides, okay, this is worth buying. And currently for Lost Origin, it feels like somewhere in the 600s. So yeah, I think things will pick back up for sure. There's some good sets coming out. There's a lot of catalysts next year. I think the potential for pain could happen again with Wind and Wave, for sure, which will be interesting. Save your videos to listen to for when. Oh wait, am I lagging? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Oh, what the heck? think I'm good. Am I good? I'm good? Okay, sorry. StreamYard's like not letting me click things, but I think we're good. So yeah, that's my long-winded answer to your question. Dude, why can't I click on a comment? Hello? It's stuck on Scrafty mode activated. I can't click on. There we go. Okay, it might be fixed. Let's try this again. There we go. Do you think Stellar Crown PCBs is a fluke? Might be a sign of more to come. I mean, dude, there were a lot released. I did get one, and I did sell mine low-key. I did sell it. I just didn't want it. I don't think it's a fluke. I think anything in print can be printed. That's just the way it is. And it feels like, okay, so Paladin and Fate's Great Tusk boxes, like that first kind of little wave at Walmart that hit a couple months ago. I was looking at my my two cases, right? I don't know. I'm not like a distro expert or have a ton of experience with this, but like there were dates printed on them. It was like September 6th was the date printed on the case, meaning it was probably packaged and ready to go September 6th. Obviously, they released like this week, or they shipped this week, and they went up for sale, I think, at the beginning of October, so a month later. And with Ascended Heroes, there's a staggered release schedule. So clearly, the Pokemon Company is behind. We already knew this, but it's just more evidence that they are officially behind. So I wonder how it's going to be different compared to prior cycles. Like, you know, we have a G block. The G block was rotating out in April. Historically, you would get products at some point before then, and then after it rotates out, you might have some tricklings of things here and there. I have a feeling the Pokemon Company, they are printing a lot of these sets right now, and they are to be released over the next 6 months, or there's a plan to print them in like, I don't know, January, February, March, then they're released after, maybe a month or two later. The first few months of 2021 are going to be very interesting. Very interesting. But there's potential. You know, we're putting a lot of like myself and a lot of people are kind of putting this date, April, right? April, everything rotates out. I think we need to move away from that a little bit and just say, like, dude, we are in unprecedented times with printing. Like, we could get a lot more product after April that could be unexpected. So I don't think we're going to be in the clear for the first half of 2026 for sure. I don't know. But we are going to be getting some product here. I mean, we're already getting the Black Bull White Flare collection boxes. We're getting these Paladin Fates boxes. There's going to be a shitload of them tonight. And there already were a lot of them released. As far as like the first 4 sets go, or like, you know, that early SC set, like who knows? But I can tell you with confidence that they're probably not going to print these throughout the rest of 2026, and definitely not into 2027. Not with a new game out, not with new sets out. You know, you got Journey Together, you got Destin, you got Prismatic. Like, I don't see it. I don't see it. So whatever gets released over the next 6 months out of these earlier sets, I think might spook some people. But if you're in it for the long term, it's going to be some good opportunities, in my opinion. Or you can just buy Sword and Shield first half, SV and chill. This guy's going to win for sure. But yeah, the next few months are going to be very interesting. Interesting video, but I think part of that is culture around Black Friday. True. If things naturally drop 10 to 30%, some people will feel like it's too risky to buy. Yeah, I mean, look, like people don't buy when prices are dropping. They buy when prices are going up, as we have seen in 2025. I think there was way more confidence in something like Fusion at 900 than there is right now at a lower price, 10 or 20% less, which just goes to show the immaturity in this space. The immaturity in this space. So if you're, I mean, it's the tale of this time. Buy when people are fearful, right? What's up, Jeremy? All right, let me scroll up a little bit. Let's see. Destin is still in rotation for 2.5 years. Exactly. It's a long time, brother. It's a long time. I think Destin will hover around the 300 or 400 range for 2 years. Could be true. Yeah, certainly could be true. It's a long time, 2 years. But when it's in print, it's like, it's really not. But booster boxes, any opportunity I get at a decent price, I'm going to be buying. I don't really care. But I'm actually waiting right now. I have a couple, but I'm waiting for more. Just buying Prismatic. It's not complicated, but great products at the best price you can and hold. Prismatic is a set that will get like a Crown Zenith treatment. That will get printed to hell, but so far it hasn't been enough, and we're almost a year into its print life. They can't print it forever. They can't print it forever, and supply just gets gobbled up. So much of it gets ripped. I still have the same confidence in Prismatic as I did when it came out. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Although I'm not buying ETBs at $130 right now. There's no point. I'm happy to buy it, pick up a few here at MSRP. If they drop to sub 100, pick up some, maybe one or two then. I don't know, but you just have to wait for those opportunities as they come and make decisions. But so far, honestly, a lot of people disagree, and this isn't like an overall strategy, but with Prismatic, I've just bought an MSRP and I'm just holding, and that's just what I'm doing. And I have a pretty good amount, and it hasn't taken that much effort, honestly. But I feel comfortable doing that just because, we're a year in. There's still going to be products coming out in the future, no doubt. Probably in 2 weeks. The ETBs. Is it Jove or Chuck, at least for flippers, scalpers? It's definitely harder for the mega scrafties out there. The margins are much thinner, right? Even like these Paldean Fates boxes, like on this first wave, right? We're going to get more tonight. On this first wave, they're going for 130. That's not even 2 times MSRP. Obviously, that's still pretty good money from a flipping perspective, but like, it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy, man. You buy a Surging Sparks box a month ago in a vending machine, you can't sell it for $230. You have to sell it for $200 or $210. You're making $30 like a couple times a week. Like, it's a lot different. But that's normal, man. That's what happens every cycle. The scalpers get wrecked. I mean, you're seeing it on Facebook. All this product, like Mega Evolution, regular ETBs, like they're just buying anything they can get. There's basically like not a ton of margins to be made there, for real. Pokemon Center booster model drop. It lasted a while. Yeah, bro, there's going to be a lot of Ascended rivals. Let me tell y'all right now, do not FOMO into this set. Don't do it. It's going to be printed for a while. Just get your pre-orders. Enjoy yourself. If you want to invest into it, just wait for MSRP opportunities. Like, don't freak out. It's the same story every time. But especially in this market. Print wave is coming, yes. But that's good. It's good for collectors. It's good for investors. It's good for everybody. Understanding is that they repacked the non-Charizard 10s they couldn't sell before, not a Fates reprint. I'm confused. I think I'm a little behind on that, what you were referring to. PC has no rhyme of reason. They do, though. They do. They absolutely do. We just don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. I mean, they're catering to collectors and players. They're not catering to pretty much anybody else. Synod Hero waves for each product is just sus. It's not even sus. It's just like they're just behind, man. They're just behind. They have so many things to print. Although it's been a little bit easier the past month because demand has fallen some. But product is still getting gobbled up, man. It's not lasting on shelves. It doesn't matter what it is. It's still like the market is still relatively strong, all things considered. It's kind of wild. We're definitely not in a crash, and I don't know if we'll ever get back to what we were in September. I think some time would need to pass, and we might need to correct more to kind of reposition up to that. But I don't know what the future holds, but I am confident. For my investing strategy, I've been investing in a full sealed cases in some of the stronger sets. Plan on holding a solid 5 years. It's a good plan. It's a good plan. 5 years is a long time. Everybody says, oh yeah, don't ever sell 5 or 10 years. It's a long time. Especially if you're in your 20s. That's a lot of life events, you know? This PF mean Pallian Fates or Pallian Fates. Seems like the product we're getting is drops of ancillary products, which is fine, but I don't see it actually flooding the market to a point where it starts to impact DTBs and booster boxes and bundles. I actually kind of agree. I kind of agree for sure. It depends on the set, depends on the strength of the set. And it depends on what the world does over the next year for sure. I buy at the bottom, always have my portfolio. I mean, you're a genius. If you always buy at the bottom, you're a genius. The thing about Pokemon is that it's often at the bottom, isn't it? Every current moment in time is like, from a historical perspective, if you zoom out, it's like every moment in time is like basically the bottom because there isn't really crashes in Pokemon, which is pretty insane. Nope. Pretty insane. Do you dabble in One Piece? I do dabble. That's an accurate way to describe it. I have one OP05 box and one OP13 box. So I dabble, but I bought my OP05 box in 2024 in March. So I'm basically an OG. I'm an OG One Piece guy. And one of my close friends, he bought two, blue bottom OP01 boxes, which was like the first wave. He opened them both when they came out. So he was like a real one for sure. I don't tell him how expensive they are now. Buy high, sell low. Facts. I would only buy Fusion Strike if it goes over 15. Exactly. The best buying opportunity for Fusion Strike is when it goes up to $1,500. Then you should buy. I only buy on the way up, guys. That is so true. Good to see you, Kyle. Hey, in 40 years, my waifus are going to be worth dozens of dollars. Yeah. Bro, you're going to have so many wives in 40 years, man. Think of all the wives you'll have. All of your waifus, man. You don't need anything else, brother. You're good. Stonks. What's up, Taco? I always buy high. That way, if it goes down, at least I'm high. Yeah. Legend. 110, 120 in my area for Pallian. Yeah. There's not like a ton of demand for these right now. I mean, kind of. Ribbon chippers are buying them. There's no doubt about that. But you're better off breaking them down. Truly. Selling loose packs. It seems like that's kind of the play for these things right now. I don't know if that'll change. But these collection boxes are a pain in the ass. Bro, they're so big. It's ridiculous. I have like, between all of the sets with collection boxes, I probably have like almost 40 of these things across different sets. And I hate having them. I don't want them, but I do. It's just like, it's like the worst point in time to have these because, like, you're going to want them in like a year or two because they're going to go up in price, obviously. But you just like have to hold on to them. And they're like too good of a buying opportunity to pass up. So it's just like, it's just annoying. I'm probably going to break down my Paladin face ones because it's going to start getting out of control, I think. And then we got the Black Bull White Flare ones coming out. It's like, I guess I'm going to buy them. They're going to be $50 for one, or like 98 for two. It's like two, again, it's like a great deal. Kind of have to buy them. I guess I'll take them. I hate these collection boxes, man. Stellar Crown PCTBs are 115. Do you think with the 10% kickback we're at the floor? Probably. My soft prediction is that I think after this sale things will drop a little bit. I do believe that. 100%. By the way, we're gonna open this thing today. I've been looking at it all week. The Black Friday thing. Remember when they were supposed to be Destined Rivals and Journey together, and then they just weren't? It's awesome. Surging in Twilight. I mean, not terrible, but come on now. Largest IP has no clue what they're doing. Yeah, right. Exactly. What's up, Cosme? Do you see big restock buying opportunities for Prismatic SBC? I hope so. I'm looking to buy, but in my country, 210 pounds. And I'm not sure if we are also getting the Costco restock. I mean, it seems like we are going to get them. And I think that will be a phenomenal buying opportunity for these things. If you want SBCs and you're banking on this drop, that is going to be the time to capitalize, in my opinion. And then if you get more in the future, you can always buy more. But like, I don't know how long they're going to be printing these prismatic SBCs for. A year into the set. You know what I mean? How was your Thanksgiving? Hope you guys had a good time hosting. Kudos to that. Yeah, man. It was it went as well as it could have. The food was really good, it turned out good. We had no problems with family. We had enough seats, had enough everything. It was a pretty good vibe. Everybody left at a reasonable hour, so it almost makes me want to do it again in the future, but I think we just want to do our own thing maybe. But it was good, man. I hope you guys also had a good Thanksgiving out there, whether it was low key or not. Hope y'all had a good time, or at least time off or whatever, or spend it doing what you wanted to do. Pulse Crafty and new set LGS had Mega Dream. Dude, I'm jealous. Send it to me. Have you seen people trying to flip the Target Black Friday boxes for $50-$60 on eBay after shipping and fees are doing that for $5 to $15 in profit? That's typical, man. It's typical. Look, $5 to $15, if you have 100 of these things, it adds up, but most people selling these are getting a few, and then they're not having 100 of these, we'll say that. But people will do anything for $1 these days. Part of me doesn't even blame people for doing it either. Like, I get it. Like, you go to the store, you buy something, it's double in price, or you make $15 per. It's like, I get it, right? I don't know. I try not to get worked up too much over stuff like this because people are going to do what they're going to do, and you just don't have control over it. And I don't know their situation anyway. I mean, some people are just assholes, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't know. So, man, thanks for the PayPal Alpha and Discord. Yeah, shout out to a non-TCG. He put me on that, so I was happy to tell you guys. Picked up a Lost Origin and Brilliant Booster Box with it. Very nice, dude. Very good. Yeah, I hope you got your points. Mine are still pending, so I'm waiting to get that to convert back into cash. It's not girl math. This downturn just doesn't really feel like a true downturn when we're seeing 20% after running up massive gains in the last 4 months. Wait. This downturn doesn't feel like a true downturn. It's definitely some down. I mean, technically it's a downturn. You know, we always get worked up over the semantics of it all, but it is some type of retracement. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually good. It's actually good. It's good for everybody. And it's good for the longevity. I mean, it can't double every year. I used to say in tons of videos, I was like, the rate at which Paldea evolved booster boxes are increasing means that in 10 years, they will be $400,000. Obviously, something will change before then. Market corrections happen. It's just the nature of psychology and how money moves, especially in a speculative asset like Pokemon. But it is like, you know, demand has dropped and prices dropped. So it is what it is. You know, we're finding a new bottom right now. And we're probably not that far off. When do you think slabs will start plateauing? Are they not? I don't really pay attention to slabs like that, but slabs are pretty volatile in my opinion because there's like a niche premium on a very expensive product. Whereas like raw and singles, I think are a little more formidable. Like, you know, a PSA 10 because it's 5x more. It's like you're not really doing it to protect the card. You're doing it to make money. And once those buyers go away, it's like, who's going to buy them? Some people will. They'll drop a little bit harder, but they'll go up faster in a bull market too. So they're just more volatile, generally speaking. We're probably at like 40 fear on the index. I agree. I think we may have even been a little bit lower before this TCG player sale and just like Thanksgiving in general. Black Friday usually is pretty good, but over the next few weeks, I do expect things to kind of drop off a bit. Do a video on 10 no-brainer slabs. Every time you see me make a singles video, it's just like, it just feels like wrong because I'm not buying slabs and singles. Not that I will, but I would. I mean, I can say that they're undervalued, but it's like no-brainer slabs. Like, I don't know. We do sealed on this channel. That's not really what we do here, you know? I mean, I'll do anything for views. Don't get me wrong, brother. But people don't come to my channel, I don't think, for slab videos. So it just would be kind of weird, in my opinion. Unless it was like some obvious plays, like Bubble Mew PSA 10 is like $700 or something stupid. It's like, yeah, that's obvious. Thanks for the financial advice, Chuck. Hey, man, you're welcome. You're welcome, dude. You're welcome for my financial opinions. I have a sealed Opia, a blue bottom Opia 1. I think it was 500 a couple of years ago. People were commenting, yeah. Pretty crazy. It's basically the first edition base set. Quick question, does anybody know the MSRP? Yeah, it's like $77 or something. Or $75. I don't know. Walmart oversold in Canada. Now they're offering Phantasmal ETBs as a replacement. Think I should? I'm out on Phantasmal ETBs. I don't think I would. Maybe there's a scalper out there that knows better than me about the $5 to $10 margins you can make on that. But like, I'm not buying Phantasmal. I don't buy regular ETBs like that for like mainline brand new sets over MSRP. It's just not a good investment opportunity at all, in my opinion. Once the prismatic figure boxes disappear, people are going to kick themselves for not snatching them up at MSRP. I mean, people are snatching them up at MSRP. What do you mean, Unk? Too much upside? Yeah, they're buying them like crazy. But I generally agree with you. Yeah. 2023-24 market was the bottom for me. $100 Sword and Shield boxes, $70. Yeah, that was the bottom. That was a true bottom. That was a good time, man. I'd go on TikTok shop. I'd buy a Paldea Evolved booster box. I would pay, $81 per booster box. It was like stupid. Or like $78. Or 3 Crown Zenith ETBs. I got shipped, taxes shipping, shipped to me for like $76 for 3 Crown Zenith ETBs. Isn't that crazy? TikTok shop was goated if you were around. It was so dumb. Made no sense. If you don't want them because of space, I'll buy 60%. Trying to help a brother out. No. Guys, nobody is buying these except for me. Remember, I'm helping you. I'm helping you, okay? I avoid collection boxes. Keep it simple. Booster box bundles and ETBs. Yeah, it's a good strategy, brother. Like the stream, everyone? Super. A member coming in here saying like the stream? Is this an inside job? I don't know. Hello, Caker. Happy Sunday to you. Good to see you. I'm very close to breaking all these boxes down, but I don't know if people will want to buy loose packs in the future. Brother, people are buying loose packs. Don't worry about it. They buy them. The loose pack fear is kind of over since Rip and Shipping took over. Now, sealed is better. Don't get me wrong. In a perfect vacuum. But when you have 20 of these boxes and you live in a one-bedroom apartment, hypothetically, you know, you're not losing that much premium on these boxes. This is not an ETB. You're not displaying these things. All right? You know what I'm saying? So don't sweat it too much. Collection getting out of control. I'm unfamiliar with this terminology. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't really buy collection boxes unless it has an awesome promo. Too bulky to store? Yeah. I get it. Booster boxes are the play. What do you think about Metal Mew promo for 151? I see them for like $10. Probably good. I know the Celebrations metal cards are like stupid. Wakana First Chapter collection box is as big as a Blooming Waters, but is only 6-pack. And a binder, it's huge. Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous. There you go. There you go. Thanksgiving was great. Don't want the weekend to end. I know, man. The Sunday scaries are hitting me hard, dude. Work is going to be crazy in December for me. But I do have like 2 weeks off at the end of the month. So I can't complain, but these next 3 weeks are going to be brutal. There's no doubt. No doubt about it. Glad to hear it was good, though. You and your family have Thanksgiving beef over the validity of Chilling Rain? That's a great question. Yeah, very contentious topics. You know, some people will talk about politics or religion or money. In my family, we talk about Chilling Rain and Paradox Rift. And let me tell you guys, I heard some things that were said that you can't take back. Let's just say they won't be invited again. They won't be invited again, man. Unbelievable. Apologize if this has already been addressed. Can you talk a little bit about the sure, yeah. So basically at 9:00 or maybe earlier, but most like between 7 and 9, 7. Let me restart. There will be a Walmart drop tonight for Walmart Plus members. Paldean Fates collection boxes, 11 packs. The Great Tusk Iron Treads box. They retail for $120 and they sell at MSRP for $75 roughly. Limit 5. Drop will happen tonight at 9. There's a chance it could happen earlier, like at 7 or 8. Probably not going to happen, but just be prepared that it does. But it's another opportunity to pick up Paldean Fates at a good price. And people are breaking these boxes down because they're actually currently selling more loose, because loose packs are like $13-14, but the boxes themselves are selling for less than that. So just that's basically what's happening. $20 is $20. Hey, what do you think of the Japanese SAR Mega Charizard? Pretty dope, but it's Japanese. We were at 6 fear. Yeah. Yeah, the rest of the market was like, it could not be any lower. But it's definitely rebounded a little bit since then. It's funny. Picked up Giratina Ultra Art PSA 10 for $400 2 Januaries ago. So Chuck's right. Yeah, dude, I'm always right. Surely ponchos are top tier. They are top tier, but they're expensive. Remember getting mine for $220? Yeah, dude. The only slabs you do are grading. Yeah, so don't know if you guys know this. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to show it again. Fuck you, dude. I'm going to show it. Bang. The only card I've ever graded. I pulled it myself. So when you ask me about slabs, just keep in mind this is my only knowledge. Like from my own experience. Okay. Look, I didn't bring it up. They brought it up. All right. I didn't bring it up. They brought it up. So don't get mad at me. Did you sell your Umber on slab? Nah, dude. I'm holding it. I look at it every day. I would love to sell it, but I just don't. I just don't do it. Like I should sell it. I should have sold it a month ago. But yet I just look at it and then I don't do anything about it. I don't know. Oh, well, never mind. Just wanted your opinion. Take care. Did I answer your question? Oh, the Pallium Fates. Yeah. Yeah, dude. All good, my friend. All good. By the way, guys, Discord link down below. It is free to join. Please join. I do giveaways in there. We talk about things. I mean, you don't have to join. It's all good, but like, we're pretty active with investment chats and that type of thing. We also have a members only chat. So aside from just being a viewer, interacting with the channel, all the things that, we all greatly appreciate, you could become a member and be in the members chat where we're pretty up to date on what's dropping and what, answering questions and that type of thing. Mostly it's to just support me, and I am hyper shilling right now. Forgive me. But we would love to have you in the members chat. Thank you. That's the last time I'll say that. 151 UPCs for $78 too. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Or 151 UPCs. Yeah. Not 151 UPCs. Although, hey, TikTok shop was crazy back then, right? Stacking coupons with Venmo was pretty nice. Yeah. Don't sleep on those Black Friday boxes. I pulled a Milotic SIR and EVIR. I don't want, dude, you pulled mine. You got my box. All right. On a scale of 1 to 100, how good is Charizard and Brilliant? Check current raw price. All right, I'll check it. All right. You just command me to do something. I'll do it, obviously, because I'm weak. What is it, $250? It's basically been flat forever, right? Am I missing something? Oh, it's just dropped a ton. Not a terrible price, to be honest. How good, like based on the art and how I feel about it, I would give it an 82 would be my grade. 82 out of 100 is what I would rate that card. I have a few sealed cases of the Pallium Page Shiny Starter collection boxes. Pay 200 each. Shiny Starter collection boxes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's solid. Those were at Walmart, I think, forever. Nobody wanted Paldean Fates at Walmart for the longest time. Broke down all the prismatic boxes. Yep. Sealed always sold premium if that's what you're aiming for. It does. So it's like keep them sealed. But as far as any product to be broken down, these collection boxes are probably the best thing to break down. You're losing a huge premium. You're not really losing a premium in this case. For these collection boxes, that's specific. Like I wouldn't say break down an ETB, but I mean, what? Okay, so what are the 151? What does Blooming Waters go for right now? 170, right? 170 bucks. 175. We'll call it 175. And there are 12 packs. What's the math? I mean, it's going to be less. $14.58 a pack. And what is the price of loose packs on 151 right now? What's the price of a loose pack for 151? $13? Is that right? $14? I'd say probably 13 realistically. So you're talking about, I don't know, $1 in premium difference. They're good products to break down. And they're not like there's not a ton of premium on these boxes because they're first of all, they're huge and they don't look cool to display. So they're good to break down, actually. They're not, it's ideal to not break them down, but also you open up much easier ways to sell them if you decide to sell online. Shipping these boxes is like something nobody wants to do. So unless you can sell it locally, breaking them down is going to be a good bet for many people. If you have the space, keep them sealed, but there's some nuance there. You know what I'm saying? And the premium there's like hardly any premium. So if I keep getting Paladin and Fates freaking collection boxes, I'm going to start breaking them down because we're getting to that point, man. But yeah, I mean, don't break them down if you don't have to. I agree. But I'm not sitting around buying loose packs. I'll tell you that. It's not for us, guys. Loose packs aren't for investors. They're for, collectors and rip and shippers and just people in the space. All that. Yo, check. Can you look at rate my collector? Bro, you're going to hack my computer? I mean, I'll look at it, but I'm not going to show it on stream. It looks great. I'll tell you that, although there's a waifu up there that's a little sus. You got a lot of stuff. Well done. It looks good, man. It's a pretty sick collection, actually. You should sell me one of your Sword and Shield. I think you have too many Brilliant Stars boxes. You should sell me one. I think you should sell me one. Chat, don't you agree? He should sell me one, right? For like $400. That's just me. Drop it in the cord. Yeah, bro, drop it in the cord, brother. Magic Mark. Put it in general chat or something. Let everybody else take a look at it. Here, I'll do it. Copy. Maybe we'll do another it seems I don't know about you guys. Let me ask you this, because we're entering the twilight hours of the stream now where things start going off the rails. I'll pay out $10 on top of what Chuck's wanting to pay. Ban that guy. Get him out of here. What was I going to say? Hang on. Let me lose all my viewers trying to remember what I was going to say. I totally forgot. All right, I give up. Good luck on Walmart, 3 minutes? It's definitely not, right? Oh, God. No, it's looking like 9 p.m. Eastern time. Don't freak out. What's up, DC? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, dude. Have you thought of investing in One Piece yet? Brother, I got 2 boxes. I got one OP13 and one OP05. I've been in OP05 since it came out, so I'm kind of like an OG. You know what I'm saying? I know a thing or two about One Piece. I haven't looked at anything One Piece since then, but let me tell you, bro. I know a thing or two about One Piece. All right, let's see. Yeah, break down any box that doesn't look nice. Probably fair. Broken down boxes equals less liquidity. People want the box opening. Kinda, but like loose packs are more liquid than people think. That's my opinion. But we won't revisit this comment. We talked about it. DLI boxes will have these. Okay, might take DIY booster boxes will never hold a premium, and if they do, they are dumb. They're dumb. The only way they would have a premium is because there's just more of them. But there is no difference unless and it comes with the acrylic. But they're probably not acrylics. It's probably the plastic cases or whatever. So I don't know. Oh shoot. These things are live? Hold up. Yo, is it live? It's not live. Updated. Says get this deal online in 4 hours and 58 minutes. Brother, I gotta go to bed tonight. Timer's 5 hours. Drops in 5. Bro, that's at midnight. I'm an old man. That's crazy. I guess I gotta stay up. I'm gonna be miserable tomorrow. All right, we'll update on this. It's in 5 hours. Joey's stream is cooked. What do you mean? Is he live right now? Yeah, it's midnight. Oh, I'll probably get off soon, so Joey can have. Well, you guys will probably leave anyway. What am I saying? Let's do this opening, yeah? 9 p.m. for West Coast. W, fuck you, man. How dare you? That's fair. How was your Thanksgiving? Dude, Lockjaw was good, man. Thank you. I hope yours was good, too. Good to see you, man. What's up, DJ? Hey, I hope you're doing well, man. I watched a little bit of the stream with you and Joey the other day. It's great to hear your insight. Hope you're doing well. For sure, man. What's up, Dylan? Chuck, I'll chill. Yeah, bro. Open it up. All right. We're going to open this thing. Dude, I can't believe this drop is in 5 hours. I'm going to cry. Actually, I don't really care. All right. Let's do it. We got 4 packs of Surging. 4 packs of Twilight. I just saw Rip and Ship for the first time, and it blew my mind how everything was selling for 2 times 3x MSR play push, shipping fees paid by the buyer. It's crazy how much money people are making Rip and Shipping. It's crazy. Mine was low-key bad. Ani crucified the mashed potatoes and roast. Yeah, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Although I have a lot of sympathy for people who cook food, because that's a lot of work. All right, sorry for noise. I'm just going to open these up really quick. Oh, wait, I can mute my mic 1 sec. There we go. All right, 1 box open. I'm a chef, so yes, sir. Dude, sick. What's your favorite dish to cook? Ludwig. I can still hear you. Oh, okay. It just doesn't mute. Never mind. Considering the goods gain on your OPO 5, will you be investing more? I just bought an OPO 13 box. OP 13 box. I don't know. I like Pokemon because I know it well. One Piece is like, dude, all the cards get reprinted, and it's like I don't even watch the show for real, so I don't really feel a certain way about it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's get these cracked here, and then we'll go hang out in Joey's stream, all right? Unless you're already there. No worries. Go support the boy. Here we go. Okay. We're going to start with Twilights first, and then we'll end with the Surgings. And sorry, it's going to be a bad opening experience or viewing experience just because, like, you know what I mean? Who cares? We're here for the hits, right? We're here for the hits. So I'll just hold it up. Don't even get me started on the spin type rip and chip setup. Yeah, dude, those are scams. Those are scams. Lamb and curry, dude. You'll have to cook for the Chuck cord soon, brother. Oh, I was thinking, what are y'all's thoughts on this idea I had? Well, I don't bait you with this pack. What if I did a rip and ship for some product that I buy or own, but instead of me keeping the money, I just donate all of the money to charity. And then we try to run up record numbers on like sets like Paradox Rift, or maybe we'll do a bunch of different sets, but like, wouldn't it be funny if like a Paradox Rift pack sold for like $100 and we just donated that money to charity? Money laundering? No. I'm not keeping the money. I'm not keeping the money. And no, it's not a write-off. Although I should look into that. Somebody got really mad at me. Like snipe it as a group? No, just like, yeah, like we just run up the numbers on I don't know. It's just like we do rip and shipping because I think rip and shipping is kind of silly. But if all the money went to charity, it'd be like sick, right? It'd be sick. Or we take the cards. We buy packs for charity, and then whatever hits we get, we donate those to Children's Hospital. So nobody gets anything. I was trying to think of a way for like, how does scummy investors make a difference in the world? But I'm also kind of scared because if we do something like that and it doesn't do well and it fails, and it's like, well, investors don't care about anybody but themselves. So it's like, it's kind of risky. I don't want to put a bad name on the investors. You know what I'm saying? Oh, full art Palafin. There you go. Pretty sweet. For a good cause? Yeah, no, definitely for a good cause. Up to 50% can be deducted for donations. I mean, then I would do it if I'm being honest. But that's not my primary motivation. Or I can just not do it and just be honest about it. If it makes people uncomfortable, then we'll say I'm not doing that. But I should, right? I mean, why wouldn't I? But no, that's not the purpose. It's not the purpose. Okay. It doesn't have to be a home run. It can be quarterly or annually. Yeah, I mean, a little EX. I don't know, just an idea. I'm just trying to figure out a way to like do something this year, and I'm starting to run out of time. But I guess I'm just like, I just want it to go well and not something bad happening, if that makes sense. Yeah, what are we going to say when we join Joey's live stream chat? We have to raid him somehow. Can somebody come up with a catchphrase or an emoji? Is there a gobble emoji? Bro, that is so much text on that move. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. That's insane. I've never seen that before. There you go. All right, Twilight, we kind of got wrecked. Well, technically, we didn't do bad. All right, surging. Serve microwaved honey buns to homeless? Dude. I like it. Paradox Rift or whatever was the set he hates. Mega Scrafty crew in the house. Oh, by the way, for Pallion Fates, looks like the drop still could be at 9, so just FYI. TBD. Be prepared at 9. We'll see what happens. Looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah, I know, right? Oh. Tatsugiri. One of those. We're actually not doing that bad, all things considered. Chucky came to play? Okay. Okay. The chuckers are in the house. We are chucking it in here. We're here to chuck you, Joey. The Chuckaboo raid. I don't know. The Paradox Rift Gang is here. Huh? You didn't hear anything. Oh, Appleton. Yeah, we're actually kind of getting juiced right now, boys. Nice little card. Need a woodchuck emote? True. Very true. Is hosting a thing on YouTube? I don't know. I'm on StreamYard, so that would be great. Is that a thing? Yeah, I don't know. I'll just send a link in the chat. Here we go. This is our second to last pack. We're not doing bad. We're actually doing pretty well. I mean, we haven't pulled anything like crazy. And an EX. And an EX. All right, one more pack, boys. We'll move on here. But I've enjoyed my time. Thank you, everybody who is here supporting. Last pack. Here we go. Black Friday. We're wrapping up Black Friday right here, boys. Another one in the books. Not as good as last year, but pretty okay. Here we go. Pikachu? No Pikachu. No Pikachu. Cool. Well, here we are. At the end. It's been a good one. Chuckster Magic. We'll just say Mega Scrafties, or I don't know. I can't think of anything fun that doesn't sound corny. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, I think we'll end it. Get the Chuck out of here. I know. That's not bad. All right, boys. Everybody, everybody goes support the boy, Team Rocket Joey. Despite how you feel about him, he helped our channel out a lot. So, you know, we got to pay our respects to Unk. So everybody go join his stream. It's going to be entertaining anyway. I will see you very soon in the next one, my friends. Thanks for being here tonight, for real, though. I do appreciate all the support. And, yeah, we get a Monday market update tomorrow. We'll be talking about all the things that we were going to talk about tonight, and then we just kind of didn't. Talked about some random shit. But anyways, thank you, boys, again. Really appreciate it. I'll see you all in the Discord. All right. Links down below. Until next time, my friends. Goodbye. Shout out to Appleton, everybody's favorite Pokemon. Peace.